This is a cash book question with a float from the Osborne textbook, question 7.5, Andrew Lim. So they've given us a cash book here to complete, so pretty standard. We've got receipts will be going in on the debit side. So remember, money received, paid into the bank or cash goes on the debit side. Payments made either by bank or cash on the credit side. So we've got cash and bank columns on both sides. So it's important that we get the right transactions into the right columns. And then on the receipt side, any discounts that we've allowed to customers are going to be logged in that column. Discount received from suppliers is going in the column on the credit side, the discount received column. So first thing we've got to do is deal with the opening balances. Now the cash balance is always going to be brought down on the debit side. Remember, cash can never be overdrawn. So in this case, we've got a BAL BD of £100 going in on the cash account column. Then on the bank side, it's overdrawn, so the BAL BD is going to be on the credit side because it's a liability, so 633.86 going in there. Then we've got some check counterfoils. If you remember, check counterfoils are the source documents for payments made by checks. They're going to be on the credit side of the cash book because they're payments, and what we need to do for two of them is take into account the discount that we've received from those suppliers. So 2nd of April, we've made a payment to A to Z Limited. We took a cash discount of £5 and we've paid them £195. So the total amount we owed to them would have been £200. We've paid £195 and we've received a discount of £5 from that particular supplier. Okay, 3rd of April, Team Traders, we've made a payment of £256.22. There is no discount received on that one. It's just a straightforward payment, £256.22. Okay, let's tick those off as we go along. 4th of April, we've made a payment to AQA, not very neat, Limited. We've taken a cash discount of £425 and we've paid them the balance of £146.13. And then on the 6th of April, Wyvern Wares Limited, we've paid them £208.25 and again, no discount. Now on the other side, the paying in counterfoils, remember that's the source document when we pay money, cash or checks, into the bank account. 4th of April, we've received some money from Southern Stores Limited and we've received an amount of £476.82. And then on the 6th of April, from O'Parry, we've received £223.89 and we have allowed them a discount of £3.45. Okay, so we've got the receipts in on the debit side, payments in on the credit side. So that's the top part dealt with. Then it tells us that the following additional items should also be recorded in the cash book. So we've got some details from the bank statement, so direct debits and other receipts and payments that have been made. We've also got the week's till rolls showing the cash sales that have been made and 2 cash payments. So let's pop the stuff in from the bank statement first of all. So a direct debit payment, if it's a payment, it's going to be on the credit side. So we'll date all of these the 7th of April. That was the date of the bank statement. So direct debit to the City Council of £176.50. Bank transfer received from Frobisher and Co. So presume that they are a customer. They've paid us £361.28, so that's going in on the debit side. Bank charges we've paid out, so 7th of April, again, bank charges of £33.47, and bank interest paid £62.35. Okay, then we've got some cash transactions to take into account. So 7th of April, we've got cash sales, 968.27. That's going in on the receipt side. And then we've got 2 cash payments, wages of £124.50. And we've got office stationery, £26.32 going in there. Now, it's the business's policy to retain a cash flow at the end of the week and pay the rest of the cash into the bank. This was done on the 7th of April. So presumably we're going to have more cash than £100. We started with 100, we've received 968.27, we've paid out these two amounts. So we're going to have to make a transfer out of the cash column and into the bank. So on the 7th of April, we're going to pay some money into the bank. So this is the figure here. We don't know what that is at the moment. And we're going to show that coming into the bank from the cash account. And that's going to be in there. So we don't know what that amount is. So we need to work this out. We're also going to have balances carried down. So we have a BAL CD. Should be £100 on the cash. We don't know what the bank is. It might still be overdrawn. It was overdrawn at the start. We're going to need to work that out. That's also going to be on the 7th of April. So let's have a workout of the cash. And 968.27. So we've got on the debit side, we have a total, let's draw a line under here. Oops. We've got 1068.27 in there. So let's just see what we've got over here. Draw some lines in. I probably should have used a ruler to make that a little bit neater. So 1068.27, take off the 124.5, take off the 26.32, and then we need to take off the £100 because we want that to be left in. That's going to leave us a balance of 817.45. So all we're doing here is banking everything except for £100. So we're taking it out. It's a payment on the cash side, but it needs to go in to the bank. So 817.45 on the debit side of the bank. So now we can work out what's on the debit, what's on the credit side. So 47682, 223.89, 361.28, and 817.45. So obviously we need to sort the cash account out before we can finalise the bank account. I'm just writing the total down at the bottom because I don't know whether it's going to be overdrawn or whether it's going to have money in the bank. So I'm just hedging my bets at the moment. So let's start that again. 633.86, 195, 256.22, 146.13, 208.25, 176.5, 33.47, and 62.35. So I've actually got 1711.78. So that means that the bank has gone from being overdrawn to having money in the bank at the end of the month. So this is the larger total, this 1879.44. So I'm going to force both sides to add up to that. So I'm going to find the difference between the two. So that's £167.66. Okay, so let's just pop these totals in. Both sides now add up, 1879.44. And what I must remember to do is on the 8th of April, do the BAL BD. So £100 on the cash and 167.66 on the bank. The only other thing I need to do is total up the discount column. So discount allowed, £3.45. That's going to go off to the debit of the discount allowed account. And then discount received, £9.25. That's going to go off to the credit of the discount received account. So remember, with these columns, there's never a BAL BD or BAL CD. It's just balanced off at the end of the month. That's going to go off to the debit of the discount allowed. And this figure here is going to go off to the credit of the discount received accounts. And obviously, this is debiting discount allowed. The credit will be to the O Parry account. And with these, we're going to credit discount received and debit each of these supplier accounts. So hopefully that explains how to deal with the situation where you need to retain a cash flow and pay in the difference. Thanks very much for watching.